quarters.
Got to put two halves together, and honestly, it's crucial time.
And here is J.J. Quitterly. She has done a good job at the starting position at the guard. Lee Roof goes around Asia Wilson. No, can't get it. Chelsea Gray. Let's talk about Jewell Loyd. She has asked Becky Hammon repeatedly, I'm in a run. Let me come off the bench. Becky said no. She told us 2 hours ago, no. And now Jewell Loyd is coming off the bench.
I dig that. I dig a player who wants to do what's best for the team, and the coach finally acquiesces.
And there is Kirsten Bell. She played very well in their last game. It was a blowout loss. She got a lot of playing time, but even Asia Wilson cited her and Dana Evans for playing with intensity in the fourth quarter. Wilson, by the way, didn't play in that fourth quarter. Geisel-Suter got her career high against Las Vegas. This one off the mark. Bell pulls it away.
I like the tape, though, by Geisel-Suter. The ability to be aggressive on the post is one of the keys of the game that we'll talk about, and that's being big. Big players playing big.
Saw Chelsea Gray. She's coming off a game. She didn't have an assist in their last contest, a 109-78 loss to Minnesota. First time since 2016 that Chelsea Gray didn't have an assist. I'm surprised she actually had a game prior to that without an assist.
Ultimate dime dropper, facilitator for the Aces.
Minnesota 109 points. They're tied for the most in the WNBA this season. Shot clock inside of 5. Gray, Quitterly putting the defense on her. Tough ball away. Lee Roof tips it away, and they're going to call a foul on Lee. She's too polite to argue, just for the record.
The facial expression, though, is everything. Listen, I'm looking at the play on the block right there. We didn't get to see exactly what happened, but I like her paint.
Lee Roof has been playing well offensively, and there is Asia Wilson. Two-time MVP, Finals MVP in 2023. She is almost unstoppable.
Almost unstoppable. 22 points, averaging 9 rebounds. You got to find Asia Wilson for sure.
Enrique off the back of the iron. Former Dallas Wings, Alyssa Smith, pulls down the rebound. Alyssa Smith has done an outstanding job for Las Vegas. Becky talking about how she's learning their system now. But just her enthusiasm. Carrington pulls down the rebound. First quarter so important for Dallas. They're just 1-13 when they trail after one. That's what DeJohnay can bring to the table.
And the fans here at College Park are glad they can sit down. They haven't stood this long in a while on the opening scoring.
Almost 2.5 minutes.
Yeah.
Vegas did win both games between these two by 4 points each.
Wow.
That is a post move. For you young post players, watch that.
Watch the footwork, the jump stop to pull it through, create some space, and knock down that shot. Tough by Asia Wilson.
Geisel-Suter, no. One of the things that Becky Hammon, the coach of Las Vegas, wants is better defense. She said against Minnesota, our defense was, and I quote, atrocious. That's going to be a 3-shot foul. Break down Asia Wilson and the footwork.
First of all, the head fake to go by, and then she stepped. Wilson gets better now. Certainly future Hall of Famer, we know that. 3-time MVP, but the fact that she continues to get better, adds something else to her game every single offseason is remarkable.
And Haley Jones is going to check into the lineup. Louisa Geisel-Suter will go out. Haley has been a welcome addition. Even played a little bit in the 5 spot in the last game against Golden State.
Very versatile. Gives it a little bit more speed and pace in the transition game on offense.
I'm afraid you can't put Las Vegas to the line because they're second in the WNBA, 83% from the free throw line. Quitterly, they switch. Smith comes out on her.
Here's where Haley Jones can be a little bit more versatile and post up.
Now, one of the things Chris Koklanis says, she generates pace and facilitates.
And she can post up, folks. She's a big guard, so she's going to give you something down there on the block.
From the outside off the iron, offensive rebound, they kick it back out. Jackie Young buries the 3.
Las Vegas, when they get the rebound, they're spotting up for the 3, so you've got to find them on the perimeter as soon as the ball goes up on the offensive end.
And Enrique tries to answer, and she does.
All right. Okay.
Last 3 games, Enrique was 10 for 14 from 3. How about that? I like the look on your face after that.
I think Haley Jones just blocked Alyssa Smith's shot.
DeJohnay slices the defense.
That's what we missed from DeJohnay Carrington right there. The ability to go downhill, get past defenders, and finish at the rim. And foul. She's aggressive.
Let's go back to DeJohnay on the drive.
Ron, we haven't seen this in a while. She's been out too long here.
You're killing me. First mistake I've made in 2025, just for the record.
Just for the record. Let's see if your wife Paula has something to say about that.
We are. The 3 on the way. Not strong enough. Enrique pokes it, but it's going to be off the hands of Las Vegas. Wings will have it. Wings down by 3. Biggest lead for Las Vegas was 8 in the early going.
Now in the game, Dina Evans is going to guard Quinterly, and that's going to be a great matchup.
Speed on speed.
Yeah, so I was going to say same size, speed on speed. That's going to be a tough matchup.
Shot clock inside of 5 for Carrington. Gives it up. Enrique. Tough fall away 3. Yeah, doesn't get the bounce. Lee Yu-Roo. What a job by Lee Yu-Roo.
Are you kidding me? Seriously. But I love she didn't try to bring it down, didn't try to collect it. She just went up. She understood that moment. You got to put that shot up in motion and hopefully get a foul.
I don't think she knew where the basket was, to be honest with you. A'ja Wilson, tough shot, no. Good defense by the Wings. Wings with a chance to take a lead. They're on a 7-0 run.
I do like the pace that Dallas is playing with right now. Everything looks in motion.
How about that? Quick move, ankle breaker by JJ.
Come on, JJ.
9-0 run by the Wings. And they've got their first lead of the ball game.
In this league, and you accept that, and you're just ready to play, which is what she's shown here in Dallas.
That's going to be a turnover for Dallas. First 3 minutes and 2 seconds, they scored 2 points. The last 2:19, they've scored 11. And they have their first lead of the ball game. Wings coming off a loss to Golden State, 86-76.
Nice pass. A little bit too hard. Just a little bit too hard on that one. But a great look, great thought.
Here's our keys to the game, driven by Kia, Fran.
Yes, we're already seeing some of this happening.
How about A'ja Wilson? We talk about her rebounding, her shot blocking, her scoring, but her assists, career high in assists per game, and that was a beautiful kick out.
She understands when she gets crowded. We didn't see that maybe 3 years ago, but A'ja's game is elevated in all aspects.
And they open up the 3, and again it's Jackie Young with a 3. Las Vegas not known as a three-point shooting team. They only make less than 8 a game.
But look at the scouting report. Jackie Young will shoot the 3. And if she gets hot, you're in trouble.
Count the basket.
This is where Enrique Ogunbowale excels because people won't necessarily know how to lock in on guarding her.
That's exactly right. There is Paige Beckers looking like she is going to the library immediately following the game.
Professor Beckers?
I like that. I like that. PB.
That's right.
How about Enrique, though? Last game, she did pass Deanna Nolan, #1 in Dallas Wings history for most field goals made. And since the All-Star break, she has been at the thumb injury. She downplayed it, but those of us that have watched her since her career started here, we know she was hurting. Never complained. Evans, nice job, rolling it over the front of the rim.
Evans has been a nice acquisition from Chicago Sky to the system that fits her really well in the Asian organization.
Las Vegas by 4. They dump it back down. Carrington, beautiful move over Jackie Young.
Decision to
fight. We rise, we up, we won't back down. This is our moment, this is our crown. Game on, let's take it home. We fight together, we're not alone. Game on, hearts made of stone.
Out of the Mystics organization, sharing that winning.
Here's Haley over Asia Wilson. That is only her third three-pointer made this season.
Okay.
And answering again.
Okay, this is what we're about to witness. We're about to just watch a shootout from three-point land.
Grace Berger is checked into the lineup. She's on the second 7-day contract. Here is Enrique inside of 2 to play in the opening 10 minutes, an entertaining 10 minutes. Haley inside.
Ron, I mean, we were just talking about Haley Jones' ability to play in this league. I think she wants to stay.
I think she does too. Here's Megan Gustafson, newly engaged Megan Gustafson. We're so happy for her. She was such a joy when she was with the Dallas Wings.
Oh, I like the one-on-one coverage and the nice move down low. They gave her the basketball. Good timing. Give your big girl the ball.
That was going to be on Megan Gustafson. Let's go back to Haley Jones. Third year, and she's now 37 of 43. And Alyssa Smith will come back into the lineup for the Aces. And Jackie Young's going to get a little bit of a breather.
One of the things Becky Hammond told us before the game was that she needs the Aces to be themselves defensively. She'd like for them to pick it up. And right now, I don't know if the Dallas Wings are just really good on offense right now or Aces need to pick up their defense, but Dallas is getting to the hole every single time they want.
And we are tied at 25 inside of a minute 20. Nice pass. Smith lost the handle. Isaiah James, the rookie. Up top to Lee. One thing Dallas has done well the last 4 games, along with shooting over 40%, spraying the ball and passing well. The big bounce, no. Grace tried to keep it alive, and it's going to be last.
Now for the Wings, coming to the league, number 15, Tierra McCowan.
And Tierra McCowan's going to come into the lineup. She didn't play in the last game versus Golden State, and we think that was her first DNP in her career.
I like the substitution. You don't need players playing tired. You got another big. Let her come in and get some reps, create some presence on the defensive end.
Smith over McCowan. Beautiful job, Alyssa Smith. Playing in front of her family again. Haley can't get it. Evans comes out of the back. Out of Louisville, the 26-year-old. Coming up on her 27th birthday on August the 1st.
Nice education.
Evans, beautiful move. Tipped up. Gustafson can't come up with it. 2-second difference shot of the game clock. You put the ball in the hands of Enrique.
Now, if you're allowing Enrique to go one-on-one, you've got to truly give her some space to work and maneuver.
Well, they had Gustafson on her, drew the contact in the foul with 8.8 left to play in this opening quarter. Foul's going to be on Megan. And here is Enrique. Before the All-Star game, she was averaging, the last 2 games before the All-Star game, averaging only 5.5 points and was just 3 of 22 shooting from the floor. Again, the thumb injury. It wasn't her shooting hand, but it still bothered her.
I don't know if you've ever jammed your thumb. It doesn't matter when it happens, where it is painful and it's very disconcerting. And you could see Enrique kind of massaging her thumb, trying to make it work. And if that thing is not working, it's tough to do the things you have to do with your dominant hand as well.
Final 3 seconds. Gustafson on top. Evans for 3. Doesn't get it. And that, all right, both teams shooting better than 50%. Jackie Young, 14 in the first quarter. Put that in perspective. She's had 14 or fewer in 3 of her last 4 entire games. By the way, she's 4 or 5 from the floor, all from 3. Yeah.
She's hot today.
Chelsea Gray pull-up jumper got it.
folks have talked about what's going on with Las Vegas. What's happening with Las Vegas? Nothing is happening with Las Vegas.
Thank you.
Other teams are getting better, and Las Vegas is figuring out some things that they have to do with some transitions and transactions that they made.
Oh, a nice pump fake.
Nice.
Zaza off the glass with a left hand. Sweet move.
Great move. Crisco Kalana said he loves her on the offensive end. He'd love for her to pay a little bit more attention to how she plays on defense. And that's every coach's wish for most players.
Especially rookies. You
Yes.
caught that too, didn't you?
Yes, absolutely.
From the corner, no. Berger pokes it away. Melissa Smith comes up with it. Chelsea Gray will set things up on the offensive end.
I love the way Chelsea Gray uses her body to get past and shield off a defender.
Bailey Jones with the rebound. That is the second board of the ball game. Dejanay hangs in the air. Got it. She's got 8 this afternoon.
Okay, Nay.
2 games back from missing those 9 games because of a rib injury. She scored just 2 of 13 shooting the basketball.
How ready she was to get back, just sitting on the sidelines.
From the outside, Jewel Lloyd has checked in off the bench. She has been in a scoring slump a little bit. But I see these quotes of people saying, is Dejanay's pull-up? No. She's got to return. She's Jewel Lloyd.
Yeah.
She's at a different pecking order than she was in Seattle. And it takes a while, but she's still Jewel Lloyd.
She's still the jewel, crown jewel for sure.
Augusta said no, but she is fouled on the play. Wednesday, the Atlanta Dream return to College Park Center to take on the Wings. Game time will be 7 p.m. Tickets available at wings.com, and we have a chance to see former Dallas.
Is having a great year. You know, you've seen the talent there. You've seen the progression of the franchise, and it's like, when is Atlanta going to be great? And they showed us coming into this, so it's nice to see that.
Coach Semesco has done an outstanding job. And Wilson, or I should say, Nye with the offensive rebound. Gray for 3 off the mark. Dejanay had position, and Tierra McCowan, as my partner is giving the grab the ball with 2-hand gesture.
2 hands. Let's go back to camp when we were all at camp. We were 7 years old when they said, grab the ball with 2 hands. There's a reason they said that. You can control it a lot better than with 1. Oh, wow.
Lisa comes over, and she's going to foul Jewel Lloyd.
Yeah. You got to get ready on the inbounds play defensively, because that was a case of just being asleep, not seeing who was cutting to the basket, not being ready for the defense that you needed to play in that situation. You have to get ready as soon as the ball is handed to the player inbound.
There is Jewel Lloyd averaging just over 10 points a ball game. 6-time All-Star at 21 versus the Wings in game 1.
Can you hear me here?
14 points in game 2. And we're still tied at 31. Nice pass. Grace inside Berger. Trying to get it to Zaza. Thrown away. That'll be the 3rd turnover for the Wings. Quick pull up and bury. Like we said, she's still Jewel Lloyd.
She's still Jewel Lloyd, and I'm thinking about what you said earlier, her saying, Coach, can I come off the bench? She's still ready. She's still ready, regardless of the position.
And we will take a break. Las Vegas up by 3. They're going to call that a travel on Tierra McCowan. That'll be the 4th turnover against the Wings. They trail by 3. Las Vegas started out hot in that opening quarter. They led by as many as 8. Dallas had a 2-point lead at one time.
I will tell you, to Tiff's report, there's nothing more frustrating than not knowing who's guarding who against a great team who scored by the time you figured it out. It's very frustrating.
And, you know, colleges, sometimes you see them holding towels. And when somebody comes in, they throw the towel. And they're supposed to say, I'm guarding
I got so-and-so, exactly. And when that doesn't happen, it throws off your defense.
Asia Wilson with another rejection. Came in with 49 blocks. She leads the league in that category.
Nice ball movement.
Jewel Lloyd doesn't get the bounce. Zaza had it, lost it, whistle and a foul. And it's going to go against Dallas. That'll get Enrique and Haley Jones back up off Dallas's bench. Jackie Young checking back in for Las Vegas.
Love the way Las Vegas shares the basketball, though. Nobody is too big to make a pass. You see Chelsea Gray usually dishing the dimes, but everybody's looking for the absolute best shot on the floor.
Becky Hammond talking to us before the game about it comes down to a level of accountability.
Yes.
It's your job, then you got to hold others accountable. That'll be a foul on Dejanay.
I'm with Dejanay.
And you know, she's done that since she joined this team.
She has.
She's played 100%.
Listen, and here's the thing, Ron. She could easily defer.
Oh, yeah,
Right?
absolutely.
She could easily defer and say, hey, I'm just happy to be here. But she, to your point, she's being a pro, doing her job.
5 times 4 lead changes, and Bell with a 3.
Mr. Bell plays her all season and athletes unlimited and getting some nice minutes for the Aces.
You got to get out on her. 67% of her shots are threes.
Good pass.
Geisel Suter was being held. Kirsten Bell's going to be called for the foul. That'll be her first personal foul. 5:27 to play here in the second. Las Vegas will head to Los Angeles immediately following this game.
Here, you've got to give her some room to navigate those. Sometimes Dallas crowds the ball handler, and there's no room to move, no room to make anything happen.
Haley with 1, launches. No, that'll be a shot clock violation.
Spacing, extremely important on a team that likes to go one-on-one. And you also have to you have to occupy your defender so that they can't help on the person who's going to the basket.
The lead stays at 3. Just about at the halfway point here in the second.
Hand up.
Jackie Young has been hot. Bell looking for her second in a row. She had hit 13 threes on the year coming into this afternoon. Enrique closed by the defense with a left hand.
The blow by. Felt the wind over here.
That's the Enrique we like seeing. Bell again. This time, Louisa gets out on her.
Big board by Smith. Good
Young
dish.
sneaking inside. Nice pass of Melissa Smith. That is Young's 4th assist of the ball game already. That is her average for a game.
Wow. Go by Wilson. Go by Wilson. Come on.
The quick move. Going to be off Enrique's hit. Let's go back to that beautiful pass by Las Vegas.
Felt like I was courtside at a celebrity game here. Nice grab the defense. Little contact to finish through that. Nice play.
.410 to play. The lead is 6. Young.
Nice move.
A beautiful move. Almost walked with it. Evans back on top. Asia will launch the 3 and make the 3. And there's going to be a foul against Louisa. Melissa Smith went hard to the floor. I think she got it in the face.
Becky Hammond said she's really adjusted. She's a great fit for them. They needed some help at the 4-5, and Melissa's really turning the corner for them.
Out of San Antonio, Texas. 47-38. Inside of 3:45. This time Haley's going to be fouled as she went up strong. That'll be on Asia Wilson. How about that? Usain Bolt. I challenged him to go 1 lap here from end line to end. He said no.
He wouldn't take you up on it?
Wouldn't take me up on it.
Yeah, he was scared.
Of course, I told him I had to have a 93-foot head start.
Yeah.
I'd probably still lose.
Fastest man in America. Yeah, he was scared.
One of the all-time great competitors. Love watching him run.
It's a quick run.
Yeah.
You saw him for 6 seconds, and then you didn't.
The lead is 7. Young Nice ball fake. That's how you do it. You can't bite on that ball fake.
Made a living at Chicago Sky, the starting point guard, Dina Evans, and has really made the transition, fits into the system with the Las Vegas Aces. Tough shot.
Liu Ru trying to get it to Dejanay, trying to post up Evans. On top, JJ for the three. Nice job, Asia Wilson putting down the rebound. That is her third rebound only so far this afternoon.
I just want to point out that Asia Wilson did that with 2 hands.
Beautiful move, and Alyssa Smith is there to clean it up. She's got a half a dozen so far this afternoon.
It's a nice 1-2 punch. Smith and Wilson, pretty tough.
Biggest lead of the game for Las Vegas, 2.5 to play. Lee inside, too far underneath.
Yeah.
Asia pulls it away. Las Vegas, they average 7.6 made threes. They've got 8 already this afternoon. Inside Alyssa Smith, that'll be a travel. But what's important about that, Dallas is 0-11 when opponents make 9 or more threes.
Yeah, we haven't talked about, I just realized as I look at my own instant replay in my head, is that Dallas's transition defense is really improved.
Very
I mean,
much
they're
so.
getting back and not allowing the Aces to score those easy baskets in transition.
And that was a problem you and I saw at the beginning of the year with this team.
Huge issue. They never got back, and when they did, they were not in their appropriate spaces to stop the offense.
Liu Ru, no, can't get the three to go down. No, taken away. Jackie Young takes it away. Oh, no look pass inside to Wilson.
Beautiful.
The basket and the foul. Jackie Young with her 6th assist of the ball game.
That's knowing your teammate. This is when you've been hooping for a while.
And again, Dallas giving up another 50-point half. That's the 10th one they've given up this season. 2nd in a row, by the way. Boy, that's tough when you give up 50.
It is very tough against a team like the Aces, who don't typically relent. And that's a travel as well.
Nice defensive effort, though. I think Becky Hammond's got to be a little more pleased with her defense.
I would agree. Dallas started out offensively on a good run, and that's what happens sometimes with this team, is that they don't close out the segment. They don't close out that period. And that's just staying in the same mindset, a unified mindset of what they are accomplishing and attempting to do in that quarter.
On the floater, no, can't get it. Rebound knocked around, back out to Smith. By the way, Young with that 7 assists. Ties her season high. Here is Enrique with 1:05 to play. Nice getting back by Evans. Enrique, oh, halfway down. Last touch by the smallest player on the court, J.J. Quitterly. Here is Evans out front, giving them good minutes again. In case you just joined us, we were tied at 27 at the end of the first 10 minutes of play. Quitterly picking the pocket. On the layup, can't finish it. Tries it again. No, Louisa. Finally. How about J.J. Quitterly, though? That is her 20th steal of the year. She'll pick your pocket.
She absolutely will. All time at West Virginia. We know she scored over 2,000 points there, but her defense is elite.
Lead is a dozen. The handoff back to Evans. Evans hasn't been scoring a lot the last couple of games. Smith, beautiful move. Can't finish it out. Wings should get the last possession of the first half. Enrique around Smith. Off balance, off the glass. Bell looks up at the clock.
No foul.
And I think they did call the foul. And they're in the bonus. Every coach coaches that.
Time score situation. That's 3 words that have haunted
Yeah.
Most players at some point in their career, like you make a decision that it makes no sense. And, you know, JJ will kick herself, but that's also an opportunity for the veteran to say, hey, you know, literally yelling on the court, don't foul. Put him in the bonus. You extend this lead.
Kirsten Bell came into this game averaging 3.7 points. She's got 9 in the first half. Close, but not close enough. Haley, watch Arike practice those shots. In her pregame warm-up.
Yeah.
Wilson, left-handed swinging shot. No. Liu Ru the rebound. That's only her second rebound of the ball game.
I think the key here in this second half is Dejanay Carrington getting on, but I think J.J. Quinterly really has to be more of an offensive threat. That doesn't mean she needs to score, but she's got to create some opportunities for herself and her teammates.
Dejanay, good first half. That's going to be a loose ball foul. Liu Ru goes down hard. Now, there was a surprise in the WNBA earlier today. How about the Connecticut Sun?
As when Kayla Thornton is in that lineup. But good win for Connecticut, who, as you said earlier, has everybody back who's healthy now.
Kelsey Mitchell, big game for Indiana. Shot clock at 3. Angel Kennel gets run over by Arike. That's going to be on Alyssa Smith. That'll be her third personal. And she wants a little bit of an explanation.
They always do.
I tell you, Becky Hammond is doing a great job. Now, people will say, well, look at their record. They're 12 and 13. But she cares. She has really worked with this team to try to get them to understand what they need to do. That'll be thrown away. Nope, last touch by the Wings.
You know, the thing I appreciate most about Becky Hammond is that she is not afraid to say the hard thing in the press conference about her team or her staff. I mean, everybody can get it, as we say. Everybody can get it. She's very honest about her assessment of their performances, and I think that keeps everybody in the organization accountable.
You've got to go back to Becky when she was in college, you know, at Colorado State, and even trying to make the WNBA. She was a fighter as Smith comes up with it. Becky said she worked so hard with the attitude is, they're not cutting me today.
Yes.
I love that line.
Yeah.
Chris Koklanis doesn't like what he sees. He's going to call a timeout. The lead goes. Could that be 3 seconds or could it be 5 seconds? Smith can't get the shot to go.
Take your pick.
Yeah, really. Again, last 4 games, Wings have shot 40%. They turned it over. That'll be their 10th turnover of the ball game. Beautiful pass, Asia Wilson. That is her 5th assist in the ball game.
The Aces are their best when they are in open court. They run the floor, they commit to the running game, and they are selective, though, when they decide to do that versus in second transition.
And Dejanay is hammered, but they're going to get the block as Kiera McCowan will come back into the lineup along with Haley Jones for the Wings.
Haley Jones, Kiera McCowan.
7 on the shot clock. Quinterly. Tough shot, got it.
The fans just sat down. You recognize that, right? Like they had not had the opportunity. They were still standing waiting on the first bucket of the second half.
Over 3 minutes and 40 seconds before they get their first basket. And then the turnover, and the Wings will have it. Down by 14. Early on here in the third. Wings will take on New York tomorrow. Tickets are available. Sabrina Ionescu. Hopefully Brianna Stewart's okay. Quinterly's going to be fouled. Once again, tomorrow at 7 o'clock right here at the College Park Center, it's going to be Arike and Sabrina going at it. Tickets are available at DallasWings.com. It's going to be a showdown. The first time Wings have played New York, and that's kind of what it was last year. Didn't play them till late July, August, and then boom, 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 you got 3 of them. Here is Quinterly.
She just did exactly what I talked about a few minutes ago. She has to be more aggressive on the offense. She doesn't have to score 30 points, but her just putting the ball on the floor and going to the hole creates opportunities to get to the free throw line, puts a little bit more pressure on the defense.
She had 17 in the last game versus Las Vegas and 5 steals. They had to switch. Jones had to pick up Wilson. Nice rebound, Alyssa Smith.
That was a great rebound.
That
by
was.
Smith. Give me that.
And then the hook won't go. Tiara McCowan pulls it away. Jones looked for Dejanay. She's tried to slip behind Jackie Young. Enrique behind Tiara. And she says, you got to roll. 5 on the shot clock.
If one is down, somebody's open. Why are we still dribbling?
Dejanay on one leg. Got it. She's in double figures. And then Gray launches and buries the 3. That is the 9th three-pointer made by Las Vegas. And again, the Wings have never won a game this season when their opponent hits 9 threes. Smith on the drive. She's going to be hit hard. Grace Berger back into the lineup. Zaza James will also come into the lineup for the Wings.
Right move for Alyssa Smith, no question about it. Her versatility, her ball handling skills, her body control allow her to go in and make that move and draw that foul. So many different ways to handle that. Most post players would have just passed it out.
That's it?
Yeah, that's it. That's it. That's all you get.
Oh, you give me? Well, 2 of the last 3 games coming into this afternoon, Alyssa Smith has been in double figures. Since the All-Star break, she's averaged just under 10 points a ball game and did get her 30th career double-double this season. And the lead is 14.
Plenty of time, plenty of opportunity for Dallas. They just have to get good looks. Not just pull up and shoot.
Jones bailed them out. Tiara McCowan goes the other side around Smith.
Or that. One of the keys was let the big girls be big girls, and so leverage them when they're on the floor.
Got to find a way to use Tiara McCowan. Foul's going to be called. That'll be on Isaiah James. Let's go back to T.
You absolutely do it.
Not playing in the last game against Golden State. Nice pass again. Wilson. What an assist from Asia Wilson. That is her 6th of the ball game.
Really great cut and concentration by Jackie Young as well.
Say, when you have a big that you have to respect scoring, and then she's a great passer,
It's trouble.
you're pretty much hosed. From the outside, Berger, no. T-Mac offensive rebound, and she is going to be fouled on the play. That'll be on Chelsea Gray. That'll be her first personal. By the way, that's 7 assists. Or Asia Wilson, I should say, 5 assists so far this afternoon. 7 is her season high. 8 is her career high. Here's Tiara McCowan, lowest points per game in her career, averaging just over 5 a contest. First miss for Dallas from the free throw line. They're 10 of 11 now. McCowan the rebound. She only had 6 rebounds the last 4 games. Enrique, no. Tiara again, no. Try it one more time, and a foul's going to be called. Wilson thought it was a clean block.
Great cleanup by Tiara McCowan. Here, just activity.
The 7th-year pro out of Iowa. AP Player of the Year back in 2019. Handoff Young. James, nice job defensively. You talked about how Chris wanted her to be a little more aggressive on defense. Wilson on McCowan. Gustafson, a soft touch. No, Tiara pulls it down.
Good outlet.
That is her 7th rebound of the game. And again, she has 6 the last 4. Counted in a basket.
Nice. If the Wings get the ball out on their defensive rebound, there are opportunities for them to score in transition. And here is one of the best one-on-one players.
Down by 22. Had a furious comeback in the fourth quarter, cutting it to 2 with about 27 seconds left. Dallas has the ability to hang 30 on any opponent in a quarter.
Yeah, it's a matter of how they're going to get it. Are they going to be able to get it in transition? Do they need to get it in half court?
Young gets away from James. They covered her up. Nice job defensively recovering. Gustafson, no, didn't get the bounce. Wilson thought she had it. Berger poked it. Tierra comes up with it. McCowan giving the best minutes in a long time for the Wings. Tierra thought about the three. She's 2 of 13 career from beyond the arc. Enrique. Tierra, and she will be fouled. Looking for the latest Dallas Wings merchandise? All you have to do is head over to shopdallaswings.com for exclusive player products, jerseys, tee, accessories, and more. Shopdallaswings.com has everything you need to rep your Wings wherever you go all season long. The grandkids in May, we were repping the Wings in Destin, Florida last week. Fully attired in Wings.
Pictures.
Shirts and stuff.
Where's the proof? I need the proof. Where's the proof?
I got
You
it.
got pictures? Okay.
I actually sent it to a lot of the players. But Tierra McCowan, best minutes she has had in a long time.
Activity around the boards is making a difference right here for Tierra. Like, she does not have to score 20 points. But if she has the presence around the rebounders and starting to get some of those opportunities for the Wings, then this is a different ball game.
Lead is inside of 10 for the first time since it was 49-40 around the 3-minute mark of the second. Evans, Berger doing a nice job being physical with her, and she'll be called for the foul. I don't think Grace liked the call. Evans, a true scorer, got her 1,000th career point this year. Can't get the free throw. Tierra McCowan, another rebound. That's number 9. James faked the pass. There was nobody in the lane, so nobody bought the fake.
There she is. There's
James! Loose ball foul. They're going to call that on Tierra McCowan. Megan Gustafson was tied up with side of 1:40 to play in the third. Enrique to McCowan. Fans wanted a foul. They're not going to get that call.
got to get back. You got to get back. You're playing 4 and 5.
And Tierra, rebound number 11.
Somebody's got to get downhill. You've got to force Las Vegas to play some defense. Good pass.
Beautiful pick and roll, and Tierra will go to the line.
Tierra has got more touches, Ron, in the last 3 minutes than she's got
Last 3
in
games.
Exactly. Here's a nice pick and roll.
I mean, just think back to 2023 when she was with Seattle. She and Enrique, both with over 30 points in a game. .30 seconds left in the quarter. Nye kicks it back out. They get it over to Megan. Lloyd again. Buries it.
That hurts. Find them. Find the shooters, even when you don't think they're going to shoot. Find them.
Neither team really tearing it up, shooting the basketball here in the third. But the lead goes to 15. 6 straight points on threes by Lloyd. Berger, she is going to be fouled, and she will go to the strike. How about Jewel Lloyd this afternoon? 3 of 7 shooting. She's got 11 in the ball game.
Jewel Lloyd talked about in the transaction from the Seattle Storm, where she played, quite a long time. Talked about needing a fresh start, feeling like it was a fresh start to go to the Aces, feeling like this was a franchise where she could get that opportunity to start something new. And she's certainly been a great addition to them. And we talked about this earlier, her saying to her coach, hey, listen, I'm kind of in a slump.
Right.
How about I not start? That doesn't happen a lot. Just so y'all understand that doesn't happen a lot. Where
Like
players,
never?
Yeah, when players go to their coaches and say, I think it would be better if I did not start. Let me help the team in another way. I'll come off the bench.
Well, Dallas made their first 11 free throws since then. Just 3 of 7. Shot at the buzzer won't go down. But
Opportunities to spray. Thanks, Coach. Yeah, thank you, guys.
And again, the Wings playing without Paige Beckers, getting a little bit of rest. Big difference when she's in.
It really is. I mean, when you've got another three-level scorer on the floor, they have to guard you differently. It opens up different opportunities for your teammates. So Paige is sorely missed because of that.
Well, Tierra McCowan is going to be fouled on the play, and she'll go. There's Paige, looking studious. You know, she's the type of person, and we've gotten to know her this year. She does not want to sit out.
Absolutely not, but she's logging a lot of minutes. You know, they've been very public about her needing rest, and that's the case for several players around the league. Like at some point, you have to do that, but this is a game that's definitely winnable for Dallas.
Tiffany, you got thoughts on that?
Yeah, I think that they're missing her communication out there. You can see that there's a miscommunications on some things. Some huddles are being missed, but you can tell like her presence is being missed with that three-level scoring and just getting a bucket in time and place.
Now, Tierra McCowan gets the free throws. She has 8 points in the ball game. Her season high is 10. Dallas, though, trying to do something they haven't done this year. They're 0-14 when they trail after 3. Dallas start out shooting 2 of 3 from 3, and that's going to be a foul before the basket. They're 0 for 9 from 3 since then.
That is because Paige is not out there. Honestly, the ball gets to sit for a minute.
Count it. Lead cut down to 9. 1 minute gone by here in the fourth. Off balance, whistling a foul. That'll be on Dejanay. And that'll be her, I think, 4th personal foul.
Yeah, the defense that Coach talked about with Tiffany, a part of that defense is reacting quicker. On that drive by Lloyd, the help was too late. She got 3 more feet closer to the basket. That help has to be there immediately to stop that penetration, and then the rotation comes after that. But she almost got a layup in that situation because the help was so late.
Asia Wilson, Jackie Young back into the lineup. Jewel Lloyd having a big game, and that's something that'll put a smile on everybody's face. Tierra McCowan, by the way, has a double-double and has only played 11 minutes. Here's Carrington. Tough shot from the easy 17. Rebound. Asia Wilson. That's only her 7th rebound of the ball game. Jackie Young. They're going to call a foul. Haley Jones looked like she was straight up and down.
Oh, wow.
But she did get her.
Yeah, you have to be a...
Jackie Young will go to the free throw line. Trying to add to this lead. Now up by 16.
And the other thing, another technique is once the ball is released, put your hand down.
Right.
I mean, seriously, put your arm, put your hand down, because if there's contact on the way down, you're going to get a foul call. So it's released, put your hand down so the official has nothing else to assess on that play.
Young now with 17 in the ball game. I think that may be 18. We'll have to check on that. That's going to be a kick.
Right now, J.J. Quinterly is thinking like a passer and not like the baller scorer she is.
Good point.
She has one-on-one ability. She can get to the basket. She can get past the first layer of defense, but she's passing. She's already thinking pass as soon as she catches the ball, and that's a detriment to this team.
Outside, Jones knocks down the 3. That is her 2nd from beyond the arc this afternoon.
What I like about Enrique and Jones playing together is that they both command some attention, and that means that there's a lot more room to navigate and operate on the floor for an open shot for the other.
How about Jones? 2 for 2 from beyond the arc. She came in 2 for 6 on the season from 3. What a welcome addition to this Dallas Wings team. Obviously, Maddie Siegrist close to coming back. Maisha Hines-Allen close to coming back. Paige Beckers will be back, just resting. But at one point, the Wings were missing 4 starters.
Pass.
Cowan inside. Nice job defensively by Chelsea Gray coming over. I like that rotation.
Great rotation, and that's a great play. We knew we could see this play developing. We knew where the ball was about to go. It didn't matter. She had the advantage. Get her the basketball. She got the foul call.
Gray now sticking close to Enrique. McCowan showed the pick. Enrique got it.
Can't guard her. Space, time, room, one-on-one, best one-on-one player in the league.
I agree. 16 for Enrique. Twitterly getting post up by Jewel Lloyd. Lloyd with 15 in the ball game.
Now the Gold Mambas posted players up. Okay. All right, Jewel.
Tough shot. Enrique. Oh, somebody's heating up. 18 for Ogumawale. 9 for 3. In the corner, knocks it down. She can hit that shot.
Defensive mistakes, you have to rotate. Open person is anybody's opportunity to defend. You have to get out there.
Aces have made 12 threes and ties their season high. James takes it herself. Enrique was calling for the ball. They didn't get it to her. Lead is 15.
Good pass.
Beautiful pass in the finish. Jewel Lloyd again.
It's just it's a clinic. It's open court season.
Jewel Lloyd had 5 points in the first half. She's got 10 in the second half. This is a pretty play by the Aces.
This is Chelsea Gray at her best, seeing the court, spinning. It looked like a top. Remember the spinning tops when you were young, when you were younger? Not when I was younger, but when you were younger. You remember those?
I had a slinky.
Spin, perfect spin on the basketball. Nice pass.
Chelsea Gray with her 6th assist of the ball game. Again, as we mentioned earlier, coming off a game where she didn't even have an assist. McCowan got it. T's got 12 points, 13 rebounds.
Now, can you contain Vegas? No open jumpers.
Enrique goes high for the board and clears it.
Tierra McCowan may not have gotten minutes last game, but she's getting them tonight.
Yes, she is. She's going to be gassed.
She is gassed.
Enrique initiates the contact, does get the foul call. Lee Yu-Ru quickly up off Dallas's bench, and Tierra's oil light is probably blinking right now.
I'm tired for her.
Really. What a job, though, for Tierra McCowan tonight. 10 points, 13 rebounds, even a couple of assists.
Yes, one of the keys of the game, use your bigs. Let your big girls do what they do when they're in the game, and they definitely maximize Tierra McCowan in that quarter.
Winterly blows by Bill.
That's what I'm talking about. You're a baller. You're a one-on-one player. Be a threat.
JJ's got 8. 5:45 to play in regulation. Young splits the defense, and they didn't close out quick enough. Lee Yu-Ru tried to get over there. Inside, DeJohnette, couple of pump fakes. She is going to be rejected. Ball is loose. DeJohnette comes back up with it.
Nice hustle.
And timeout, Chris Koklanis. And with that, we'll take a break. Chris wants to talk about it. 5:26 to play in the third into the fourth quarter. Here's DeJohnette with 5:20 left to play. Lee Yu-Ru for 3. One thing Becky Hammond was talking about, she said, greats handle hard well. We have not handled hard well. And the Aces add to the total.
Yeah, Dallas's transition defense really has to improve. They're letting the dribbler get too deep into the lane before they start helping and deciding what they're going to communicate on defensively. And by then, it's too late with a team like Vegas.
Enrique for 3. Rebound Wilson. That is her 8th rebound of the ball game. And it'll be the Wings basketball. Grace Berger checking back into the lineup. Isaiah James also coming in for Dallas. This is an Aces team that led the WNBA in points per game the last 5 years. This year, they're 9th, only averaging 80 points a ball game, but they've got 90 already this afternoon.
Yeah, the Dallas defense, you know, no question. Chris McClanahan said this before the game. Have some work to do. Communication, rotation. Nice shot.
DeJohnette with her 12th point. Wings need stops, though, so they can run. And when they run, they're good. Berger, nice pick by Wilson.
Good hustle.
Enrique up ahead. DeJohnette, the big step. And the layup. 4 in a row for DeJohnette.
That's great hustle by Enrique. Playing the passing lane. Got her hands on it. Didn't quit on the play. Ended up in 2 points.
And the foul's going to be called. That'll be on Lee Yu-Rue.
So many.
Good shot for a better shot is Young. That's a good shot, but Tiffany, that's one thing Dallas, they've got to get that better shot rather than the good shot.
They do. And on defense, that was an opportunity for Dallas to have perfect help defense, but the help was too far away.
Tiffany, your thoughts on that?
Yeah, just like you said, Coach talked about that before the game, and they make those hustle plays and those second shots instead of taking a tough shot, kicking it back out, seeing a man open, and getting a good shot over a tough shot. It's what they need to do to just go about the next level that they need to get to.
And we're going to have a jump ball. It'll be Lee Yu-Rue for the Wings. Lee Yu-Rue coming over from Seattle. She has been hot the last 3 games from the arc. 5 of 10. Struggling a little bit this afternoon from the arc. 0 for 2. That's going to be a jump ball.
Great tip.
Haley Jones thought she had it.
Is that her first wedgie
Yeah.
of the season? Okay.
That actually is going to be lost. Show her she has some hops, you.
Show
Can I
this
call
guy
you
the
you?
door. Show this guy the door.
No, it is going to be a jump ball. He's got J.J. Quinterly speed, I say facetiously. Here's Berger getting a lot of playing time again on a second 7-day contract. DeJohnette, the big step through. Wilson puts the hand up, pulls down the rebound instead. 9 rebounds. Beautiful play. Asia Wilson gets the easy basket.
When Chelsea Gray starts looking off, you know pass is about to come. She's got the no look. Ooh, nice.
That'll go for 3.
Nice rookie.
But the Wings are running out of time. Battle 2:45. They're down by 14.
Well, we know the Aces don't look to hold the basketball, so they're going to score. They're not going to try to stall or anything like that or use the shot clock.
We've got a break. 2:36 to play in the contest. Las Vegas about to snap a 2-game.
It was one of the reasons Las Vegas was able to pull away from Dallas in this ball game.
Once again, Jewel Lloyd not getting the start. Finally convinced Becky Hammond to come off the bench. Zaza outside, no, as we go inside at 2:15, and Bell getting only her 2nd career start. And she's accounted for herself quite well.
Talk about a player that stayed ready. I mean,
exactly.
She's been on that bench for seasons, and she has stayed ready.
And she buries another 3. That is her 3rd of the ball game.
Dang, Kirsten.
Again, 67% of her shots are 3s. You got to get out on her. Bell will try it again. 2 in a row. No. Chelsea Gray pokes it. Wilson got it. Working on T-Mac. And that'll be a foul with 1:37 to play. Still available. We encourage you to come on out to the College Park Center. Again, this is a Las Vegas team trying to get their second 100-point game in a win. They had 100 against Golden State back on July the 12th. And they did. Dejanay curls. Knox stays with her. Still 10 on the shot clock. James launches. Wilson again. You hope that with this big lead, A'ja Wilson doesn't get hurt.
Well, they had 4 or 5 players getting ready to come to the game. They went back to the bench, though. Oh, okay, so a couple of them came in. I thought A'ja Wilson was definitely one of the ones who would be headed to the bench.
Well, Jewel Lloyd is out of her scoring run. That is for sure. You know, we talked briefly how her role has really changed with this team. With Seattle, she averaged just under 17 field goal attempts a game, only averaging about 9.8 with Las Vegas as we go inside of 45 seconds. Now Dallas has got to shake this off because New York, Sandy Brondello has done a great job with that team, the defending champions. They got Jonquel Jones back as Melissa Smith. She goes to double figures with 11. We're not doing the game, but that's one of those games. Because first of all, I got some friends. Sandy's a good friend. Still come to the game though tomorrow. Dejanay back of the iron. That's going to do it. So the Las Vegas Aces, they win their 3rd straight game over the Dallas Wings. The final is going to be 106-80. Bell with 19. Wilson with 14. Smith with 11.